Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Sun card, right? So what do we say about the Sun card? Light, heat, blessings, abundance, joy, happiness. And sometimes it is literally just that feeling of having a good time, having a good week, having a good, easy moment. And you know what? In these times, at this moment in time, I would take it, right? And remember, it infuses everything with light. It enhances all of your blessings, and it diminishes all of your challenges. So this is a great card to have as a key to the week, because it means that you've kind of got the, almost like the get out jail free card. Like, this is an easy breezy week for you guys. For your actions and options, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about you getting really focused on your goals this week. For a lot of you, this could be looking at your car. It could be looking at financing a car. You could be, it looks like as well, some of you are doing some sort of some sort of not local journey, but a journey by car, kind of like a road trip. Maybe you're going to the seaside for the day. Maybe you are, I don't know, yeah, maybe you're going to the seaside for a day. Maybe you're going to visit friends or family that you haven't seen for a while. That's on that sort of level. But on a personal level, this is about you getting really very focused on your goals. It's about you writing these things down and starting to build an action plan. This is about you getting really, really proactive about all of the things that you want to do, about all of the things that you want to create. I actually love this energy for you, because I think it's going to be a really productive week, which is great. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Ace of Swords, right? So this looks like a lot of you are either going in a new direction. It could be that something new is presented to you by a boss, by a colleague, by somebody that you work alongside, maybe somebody that you're, that's hiring you or your company. And what I really love about this is it's just the beginning. Remember, that's the Sun card there is enhancing this. So it kind of suggests that this week, pay attention to the offers, pay attention to the requests that you get, because they're very much going to be focused in line with your bigger or longer term goals, which is really, really exciting. The other thing with the Ace of Swords as well, this sees you making a decision, right? And especially off the back of the Knight of Pentacles, this is going to see you making a finite decision, saying, right, that is the goal, that is the mission, that is what I'm focusing on. And having that one thing, that one goal, that one focus is really going to streamline everything for you. And it looks like you're making all the right decisions to have that happen for you. And I kind of feel like this is going to come off the back of a talk with either a boss or a colleague, or some form of congratulations for something that you've already done or something that you've implemented. This week you're going to get some sort of recognition from it, but it's going to spark almost like an idea, or the passion that you have to move ahead with an idea, which is great. For your money and materials, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so not a great card. I have to be honest with you, because it falls right underneath the Knight of Pentacles, and it is the Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Sun card, right, which is lightening the load. One thing that I do need to make you aware of this week, it may be that your car has some sort of expense attached to it. It could be your physical vehicle. Now, if you don't have a car, if you don't have a vehicle, this could be some other kind of expense on a practical level that you hadn't factored in for, that you probably don't need at this moment in time, but it hits anyway. One person that I talk about a lot when it comes to money, finances and stuff is Michelle Lowbridge. She's brilliant. One of the things she says is when you get to your upper limit of, you know, feeling good, earning good money, like your own upper subconscious limit will kick in and say, oh, well, you know, this is new territory. Let's go back to what we used to. So pay attention to what goes wrong or what goes awry this week and ask yourself, is this happening because I'm trying to keep myself at a certain level? When you reach a new ceiling, sometimes your energy or your mind can get really uncomfortable, okay? When it comes to your physical health, this is a week to really look after your back, like your physical back. So if you're lifting stuff, if you're moving stuff, obviously bend your knees, all the rest of that health and safety stuff. If you have any back problems, I mean, I'm not a medical professional, so I can't give you that kind of advice, but my advice to people, if you ever have, you know, any back issues or bone, go to a chiropractor, go to an osteopath. You know, that's kind of like their area of expertise, right? And then for your physical home and environment, again, it looks like there might be something that is not a hidden expense, but a sudden expense that just kind of comes up. But remember, the Sun card is there, so it's either likely to be easy to fix or cheap to fix, but it will come up. All right. And then finally, for your love and relations, you have the 8 of Cups. Now, off the back of the 10 of Swords, I do have to say, for those of you that are in relationships or seeing somebody, the 8 of Cups next to the 10 of Swords does kind of suggest that a relationship could come to an end this week. It may very well be that you have to go off in a new direction, or something about the relationship either has to evolve or needs to change in some respect. And if you're kind of not willing to change it, the results can then start to be more severe. That's kind of the thing with the 10 of Swords. It's, you know, once something ends, it needs to stay ended, or you need to move towards a place where it becomes something else, in which case the old thing has ended and something new has begun. You know, and then especially when you think as well, you've got the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So just something for you to be aware of. For those of you that are partnered, this 8 of Cups looks like you guys are just coming out of a rift or an argument. I kind of feel like this is the week where you can finally start to knit it back together or mend it. But I will say this, it's kind of like, you know, when you cut yourself and then the skin heals over, it's very, very delicate, and the slightest knock can open the wound again. That's where you are with your relationship this week. And I feel like you need to be very aware and very conscious of that. All right, so with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.